Balake. Where is Balake at?
My name's Blake.
Do you want to go to war, Balake? I'm for real. Aaron.
Aaron is present, everyone. Welcome back for a little more SPTV, where remember, every day is a good day not to be in a cult. Guys, I thought I was done for the evening, but I had one more little golden nugget that I just had to share. Scientology is having a genuine celebrity crisis. I mean, where are the Scientology celebrities? I'm about to share with you a video of Scientology's current biggest celebrity slamming Leah Remini on YouTube. It is cringy. It is not satire. What I am about to share with you is not satire, despite it is not parody, despite all evidence to the contrary. But as far as the celebrity crisis goes, guys, I mean, Scientology is just in a big celebrity crisis right now. I mean, Tom Cruise, while still a box office success, is still known as Crazy Tom Cruise, who can't find a girlfriend and can't keep a wife. Danny Masterson is known as the guy about to do 30 years to life in prison. John Travolta is known as the guy who shows up to local Florida gyms at 3 o'clock in the morning, picking up dudes in the local sauna. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but that's what he's best known for. Not exactly known for the box office hits anymore. Kirstie Alley's currently best known for not being alive. I mean, Kirstie Alley wasn't doing Scientology any favors when she was alive. Now they don't even have her around to do anything. I mean, when is the last time you saw a celebrity come out in public and defend Scientology? I'm sure it's happening somewhere. Does Juliette Lewis defend it every now and then if she ever does press? Maybe. I haven't seen Juliette Lewis in the press in a long time. Does Giovanni Ribisi defend or mention Scientology in the press? It used to be that when celebrity Scientologists did press, they proactively promoted Scientology. Now they generally have rules where you're not allowed to ask them about Scientology. And if they do talk about Scientology, they're usually having to defend it from questions having something to do with either Leah Remini or Scientology in the aftermath, or Going Clear, or Shelley Miscavige, or something. There's definitely no proactive promotion going on. It's all defense. That's not how celebrities are supposed to work in Scientology. That's not how they're supposed to be used. I mean, when is the last time Tom Cruise said anything about Scientology? The last time I can recall Tom saying anything about Scientology is when he was being deposed. He had to admit that Katie Holmes left him and took Suri to protect Suri from Scientology. Tom Cruise was forced to admit that in his deposition. He said, yes, that was one of her claims. Yeah, it was one of her claims. One of her main claims. Has Tom Cruise said one thing about Scientology in the press positively in the last 5 years? I don't know. But guys, Scientology has a new celebrity. And this guy's as big as they come. He's so big. Let me share this channel with you guys. He is so big. He has over 220 YouTube subscribers. Oh, I don't want to get ahead of myself. Over 220 YouTube subscribers, breaking all sorts of records. This guy calls himself Wicked Witch. Guys, this is not satire. Okay, so I am going to play this for you. This was worth coming back over to the studio and doing another video for the evening. Are you guys ready for this? I'm just letting it linger for a second because this is going to be so good. All right, guys, check this out.
What's up, y'all? You already know this your rock star, Wicked Witch. Leah Remini. Leah, you are wildin'. Let me tell you something, baby girl. I see you hating on Scientology. Why you hating on Scientology like that for? For what? Actually, I know why. You mad because they kicked you out, right? They said you gotta go. They said you can't stay here. You can't stay here. So now you all over the internet, you everywhere on all of these, big podcasts like Joe Rogan, Chelsea Lately, and you talking crazy about Scientology. Let me tell you something. Scientology got love for people. All right? I got love for them too. Even Charles Manson was like, yo, hold on, I don't know about them. But at the same time, they show a lot of love. You feel me? And you want to just sit here and talk crazy about them like that. You mad because you going broke? When you was with them, yeah, you was filthy rich, right? Yeah, all of that money, right? But now that they kicked you out, now you want to talk crazy about them. So you could just get your money back up talking about them, chasing clout like crazy. Man, you should be ashamed of yourself, Remini, Mrs. Remini. And it's so crazy because you're from Brooklyn too. I already know what kind of Brooklyn chick you are. I could see it. Easy. But the only thing I'm telling you, stop trying to bully Scientology. You feel me? Stop trying to bully them. Playing yourself, man. Don't even make no sense how you acting. It's crazy. You look crazy out there. You're like a scorned chick that that got dumped. That's like, oh my gosh. And you just doing whatever it takes. Just for them to hear you and see you.
Guys, this guy is a real Scientologist. Like, I know this. This guy is a real Scientologist. And let me remind you, again, I don't want to repeat myself. He has over 220 YouTube subscribers. So he is connected deep.
They don't care about you. Trust me, I know. Easy. I know for a fact. They don't care about you. Remember, I'm Scientology's next celebrity, superstar, right? We get rich, right? Yeah, Tony Ortega, and Mike. Come on, man.
Oh my God.
Listen, y'all. Wait till y'all see what happened.
Holy shit. All right, do you guys see what I'm talking about when I say celebrity crisis? That's their new Tom Cruise. Oh my God. There's no other celebrity Scientologist. Now, guys, can we really call him a celebrity? I mean, there's sort of a subculture of celebrities in Scientology that where Scientologists think of them as celebrities because Scientology calls them celebrities. I mean, Jim Meskimen is an example. Is he really a celebrity? Tate Rupert is an example. Does anyone ever heard of Tate Rupert? I'm trying to think who was Jennifer Aspin, David O'Donnell. Anyone ever heard of these people? In Scientology, these are celebrities. Who else is like one of those celebrities that's not really? I guess Juliette Lewis is a real one. Joy in the chat, I'm seeing Joy Villa. Is Joy Villa really a celebrity? She was for like a minute, but she was more famous for wearing dresses than she was for singing, yeah, that's not satire. That is not a Chappelle Show skit. That is not Saturday Night Live, but it 100% could be, and you would never know the difference. In fact, I'm surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if that guy even got a little bit in trouble for putting up content like that. He even mentioning Leah Remini's name is usually something celebrities aren't allowed to do. You'll notice Grant Cardone, anytime someone tries to sort of like get him with a gotcha in an interview and ask him about Leah Remini or Scientology in the aftermath, he actually refuses to say her name. He calls her the Quitter. He doesn't ever call her Leah Remini or anything. He calls her the Quitter. I don't think I've ever heard Elizabeth Moss mention Leah's name. I don't think I've heard Juliette Lewis or Giovanni Ribisi mention her name, even when they're responding to questions about her. Giovanni Ribisi's ex-wife is out of Scientology. Giovanni Ribisi's daughter is out of Scientology. How much longer are we going to have to wait for Giovanni and the rest of the Ribisi clan to leave Scientology? Beck was married to Giovanni's sister, Marissa. Beck is out of Scientology. How much longer are we going to wait? Show me in the chat, guys. Who right now, other than Tom Cruise, do you guys think of as being the most famous Scientology? Let me take this out. Who's the most famous Scientology celebrity, actor, entertainer, singer, whatever? Who comes to mind? John Travolta still counts. I am looking at the live chat, guys. So jump in there, please. Tom Cruise, John Travolta, David Campbell is Beck's father, and he's not very famous in pop culture, but behind the scenes in the music industry, he's intensely famous. Okay, I'm seeing Elizabeth Moss, Juliette Lewis, Neil Gaiman. I really don't think Neil Gaiman is still in Scientology for what it's worth. He definitely was a Scientologist. He was raised in it. I don't believe that he is still a member. Okay, right now, Elizabeth Moss really is actually pretty hot. She's pretty hot in the industry. I mean, and she's a damn good actress, let's be honest. So Nancy Cartwright is probably one of the most commercially successful celebrities right now. She makes that Simpson money. I mean, that is some big money Nancy Cartwright is making. And believe it or not, Simpsons isn't the only voiceover work that she does. She's got a bunch of projects that she's just less known for. So yeah, I guess Elizabeth Moss. Oh, someone says Hulk Hogan. Yes, Hulk Hogan is dating Scientologist Sky Daly. Sky's parents are both OT7 or 8 Scientologists. Of course, Sky pretends that she's not a Scientologist, but you know what they say? It's like working for the CIA. You never really retire. If you're not declared, and if your parents are OTs and on lines, you're a Scientologist. Depends on how you define it. Oh, you know what? Grant Cardone. That's a good answer. Grant Cardone is right now probably one of the most notorious Scientologists. But yeah, that's true. He's a big one. Ann Archer is just not much of a celebrity anymore. Let's be honest. If you're 40 and under, you've never heard of Ann Archer. Jason Lee has left Scientology, Bruce Cook. So that's a piece of good news for you. Shit, Michael Pena. Michael Pena is probably right up there as one of the most famous, commercially successful Scientologists that most people don't know as a Scientologist. I think Michael Pena's probably never uttered the word Scientology in an interview. And in fact, Michael Pena's wife, Bree Schaefer, was one of the Scientologists wrapped up in the Danny Masterson rape scandal. That's right. Jane Doe 1 and Bree Schaefer were practically best friends. And it was Bree Schaefer who Jane Doe was supposed to be meeting up with the night that Bree Schaefer ghosted her, no-showed. And Jane Doe 1 ended up having to, I'm skipping a lot of the circumstances, spend the night over at Danny Masterson's house and got raped, drugged and raped. So yeah. And she's married to Michael Pena. Yep. Bree Schaefer and Michael Pena are two of the Scientologists who have over the years helped obstruct justice in the Danny Masterson case. And that piece of shit was found guilty anyway. So yes, I totally forgot about Michael Pena. Tom Hanks is not a Scientologist. Dougie Fresh is barely a celebrity. But Dougie Fresh is still a Scientologist to the best of my knowledge. All right, let's see. I'm checking. Will Smith. Will and Jada are no longer Scientologists, even though they totally lied about ever having been Scientologists. My name is Earl. Earl refers to Jason Lee, and Jason Lee has left Scientology. He has left the building, everybody. Oh, yeah, Jenna Elfman. I guess she's still a celebrity, right? I mean, many people still know who she is. She's definitely still a Scientologist. Erica Christensen. You know, I love Erica Christensen. I couldn't tell you anything she's been in the last 15 years. But yes, I believe she's still a Scientologist. And yeah, she was on fire there for a while. Remember, I mean, it's been so long, guys. Was it Trafficked? What was the movie she was in with Michael Douglas? Was it Traffic? I forget, but it was awesome. Let me see. Still looking in the chat. Greta Van Susteren. I always forget about Greta. Yes, Greta Van Susteren is, I want to say, the only media personality who is a Scientologist. And it's amazing because generally speaking, working in the media the way that Greta does is supposed to make you what they call in Scientology an illegal pre-clear, an illegal PC. A PC is someone who gets auditing, Scientology counseling. And there's something called an illegal PC. It's supposed to make you permanently disqualified from ever getting auditing. And working in the media the way that Greta does is supposed to make you an illegal PC. And they've made an exception for Greta. Maybe it's because she was a Scientologist a little bit before she really blew up in the media. And it's almost like they grandfathered her in. But yeah, Greta's another one that people forget is a Scientologist. Oh, I totally forgot. Oh, Ethan Suplee. Yeah, Ethan Suplee is yeah, he is a celebrity. He's not very big right now, physically speaking, or business career-wise. But no, yeah, Ethan. Ethan right now is one of these Scientology celebrities who tries to create the impression that he's not one, but is still very much one. The last time I saw Ethan Suplee, he was on the Joe Rogan podcast, and he was talking about mental health, and he was talking about getting therapy, and he wasn't just speaking euphemistically about Scientology auditing. This guy was making it sound like he'd seen a therapist, he'd gone to counseling, and a Scientologist would never do that, would also usually never be allowed to speak that way, would never be allowed to say anything that would that could be perceived as promoting any type of mental health therapy other than Scientology. And yet there was Ethan Suplee talking all about that shit on Joe Rogan. And, you know, I spoke to some people behind the scenes who know Ethan and the extended family. And they're like, oh no, Ethan's as much of a diehard Scientologist now as he ever has been. He's just pretending like he's not. Oh yes, Michelle Stafford. I totally forgot about Michelle Stafford. Does she still work? I don't know if this might come as a shock, guys. I'm not a big soap opera guy. So if Michelle Stafford is still working in the soaps, I would not know about it. But yeah, I guess Michelle herself at one point could have been described as one of the most recognizable or famous Scientologists. And I believe Michelle is still in Scientology. Look, as far as I'm concerned, these guys who try to secretly leave Scientology, as far as I'm concerned, they're still in. I mean, if you're still so afraid of that organization that you're letting them control your behavior, you're still one of them. I mean, that might not be fair, but that's how I feel about it. Oh, yes, good one. Dr. Eric Berg, YouTube celebrity, keto, a ketotician. I call him a ketotician, a keto magician. Yes, Dr. Eric Berg, chiropractor Eric Berg is huge on YouTube. And he's also a massive financial supporter of Scientology. He's donated millions and millions of dollars. And he's another one who plays very coy with the subject. I don't think you've ever heard him mention the word Scientology on his YouTube channel. Not only that, he actually pretends to be a Christian on his YouTube channel. Yes, that's the new thing Scientologists like to do. They all like to pretend to also be Christian. Okay, I did forget about Priscilla Presley. And guys, you'll have to forgive me. I keep forgetting what I'm hearing behind the scenes about whether Priscilla really is a Scientologist or whether she really isn't. I just can't keep it straight. Whatever she is, she's obviously not a good Scientologist. She's not out there promoting it. I mean, hell, even Tom Cruise isn't out there promoting it. Jason Doring. Is Jason Doring still a celebrity? Has he been in anything in the last 10 years? I don't even say that to be like a dick. I know he was in Veronica Mars back in the day, you know, I don't know, 20 years ago. I just don't know anything the guy's been in since then. I other than the fact that he's in Scientology, I don't really have anything negative to say about the guy. He seems like a totally decent guy. But I don't know. Is he a celebrity? Does anyone under the age of 30 know who Jason Doring is? I don't know. Yes, not Shakira. Shakira is right now the most famous not a Scientologist. Okay, let's see. What else? Yeah, this is amazing when people say, oh, wait, right here. Look at this. Aaron, shut up. I did not know about Dr. Eric Berg. OMG. Good. I think I never donated to his channel. It is incredible to me how few people, what am I trying to say? It's incredible to me how some of these real famous Scientologists, how much of their audience have no idea they're Scientologists. I guarantee you Michael Pena is in that category. I guarantee you 90% of the people who are Michael Pena's fans don't know he is a hardcore, dedicated Scientologist. He recently bought a house here in Clearwater, Florida, down, what is that called? Island Estates, down halfway between the mainland and the beach, just so he could have a house closer to Flag in Clearwater. So totally dedicated. Let me see. Beck Hansen. Yes, Beck Hansen. Yes, but Beck was born and raised in Scientology. His father, David Campbell, and God, I always forget his mother's name. It's got like this real super hippie name. I got to look it up now. Hold on. What is Beck Hanson's mom's name? BB. That's not a hippie name. It's just a weird name. BB Hansen. Yeah, Beck Hansen is honestly one of the most talented people in the music industry. And even though Beck took he took the coward's way out, and he's telling people he was never really a Scientologist. It was his dad's thing. It was never really his thing. Total bullshit. Beck should just come out and say why he decided to leave Scientology. But you know what? It's okay. If he's out, he's out. Oh, crap. Jason Doring is in SEAL Team on CBS. Damn. He's on a network show. See, it shows you what I know, guys. If it's not on Netflix, if it's not on Netflix and it's not on YouTube, I don't know about it. I'm so lazy. I won't even bring myself to log into Amazon Prime Video anymore. I'm so lazy. I won't even watch a show that's on Disney. I can barely bring myself to watch Succession on HBO Max, but Succession is such a good show. I've got to go in and I've got to watch it. I'll watch a show on Apple TV as well, but mostly, guys, it's YouTube, it's Netflix, Apple TV. Anything else is just too much work. I haven't seen a network TV show in 20 years. Okay. Aaron Paul is not a Scientologist. You guys, come on now. I haven't even heard any rumors about that. Annie Oakley, that's a terrible thing to say about Aaron Paul. No, I won't even spread that rumor. Aaron Paul is definitely not a Scientologist. Axe 222 says Aaron Paul isn't a Scientologist. He was literally in a show where he was in a cult. I totally forgot about that. You're talking about the TV show called The Path. And The Path was 100% a show about Scientology that they just didn't want to use the word Scientology. In fact, one of the earliest videos I did on my channel was reviews. I would do reaction videos to the episodes of The Path season 1. And I only stopped doing them because I guess this was before I learned how to be a little more concise in my videos. And I would do like a 90-minute reaction video to like a 25-minute television program. Oh, I forgot. Edgar Winter. Do you guys know, a few months ago, me and my wife and Mike Rinder and his wife, Christy, we went, a good friend of ours named Paul gave us tickets to go see Ringo Starr and the All-Star Band with Edgar Winter as a member of the All-Star Band. This was at Ruth Eckert Hall, right here in Clearwater. Those guys absolutely kick ass. And even though Edgar Winter's a Scientologist still, and that's not awesome, and he looks like he's about 600 years old, they absolutely kicked ass. The amount of energy those guys had on stage, the songs were amazing, the performance was amazing, the production was amazing. But yeah, Edgar Winter, still a Scientologist. Is Michael Sheehan still alive? I could have sworn that Michael Sheehan died. Okay, is Michael Sheehan alive? That's not the right Google result. Okay, I don't know if Michael Sheehan is alive. Last I know, he was still a Scientologist. Skrillex. Yes, is Skrillex? I still think of Skrillex as being really, really famous, but is he? I'm not very plugged into the music scene at all. Skrillex is also a pretty big Scientologist, still in Scientology. Someone says Lisa Marie Presley. Marily, I hate to break it to you. Lisa Marie Presley died a couple months ago. So no longer qualifies as the list of famous celebrity Scientologists. Isaac Hayes, yes, also no longer with us. Rest in peace, Mr. Hayes. Let's see. The Elfmans, Chick Corea has also passed, guys. Chick Corea no longer among the living. So we can't put him on the list. And that's pretty much it. That is pretty much it, you guys. Crystalline says the dude from the Ant-Man movies. Yep, that's still Michael Pena. And so that is Scientology's celebrity crisis. Even though we did just put together a pretty nice little comprehensive list of the biggest current Scientology celebrities, do you see any of those guys promoting Scientology? No. The best David Miscavige can do is Wicked Witch. It's insane. All right, shit, I forgot about the super chats, guys. Let's do the super chats. Nicole the Kiwi. Hey, Aaron, love your channel. Keep fighting. Thank you very much, Nicole. You know that I will. John Sostovsky it's the Chappelle Show, right? Yeah, I wish it was the Chappelle Show. Sue Prov, this guy has the same reasoning and logic as Mr. Cruz. Yes, indeed. Not much reasoning and logic at all. Russ Hampton, Aaron, this guy would be as hard as a pillow full of feathers in the prison system to him, and Danny would be besties. What a punk. Who cares what he says? No one. Real. LMAO. Yeah. Yeah. Did you guys notice how he does that cackling to go along with his Wicked Witch? I seriously, I had to watch it a few times before it really hit me that that's what he was doing. Oh, disturbing. All right, Julie Denny, he represents Scientology like I'm sure they wouldn't like. Yeah, exactly. Chris Marie, he's going to be calling you out next after this video. You know he will. You know he will, right? He wants that YouTube beef drama. And I can't wait. These gold nuggets just keep falling in your lap. Yeah, let me pull it up one more time. Let's just document for the official record here how many subscribers he has. 228 subscribers. Let's see if we can get him another 1,000 subs. And this video, he uploaded this video 3 days ago. It has 99 views. Oh my God, I love it. Okay. Bonnie Morse, Lord Voldemort Remedy. Yes, yes. She who shall not be named. Catherine Bell. I totally forgot about Catherine Bell. Guys, in the live chat, please let me know. Is Catherine Bell currently in something? I know even a few years ago, I thought she was on a show called Army Wives, but the years have been going by so fast. I'm not even sure if that was 3 years ago or 10 years ago, honestly. But Catherine Bell, she still works, right? What's the most recent thing Catherine Bell has been in? Ken's channel, Tampa Brad and Wicked Witch in the house. Indeed. Liam Mullen, if you were still in Scientology, would you have to write a KR on him for bringing awful PR on Scientology? It's like Battlefield Earth on YouTube. So look, I know we've heard a story of like Leah Remini writing a KR on Tom Cruise for being a bad representation of Scientology. But it seems to me that type of KR is only the type of thing that maybe a celebrity who also is in that role would even think to write. Like as a staff member and a SEERG member when I was still in, it would never even have been an item on my radar to write a KR on a Scientology celebrity for being a bad representation of Scientology. I could not have possibly cared less. Even if I saw a celebrity Scientologist on a talk show, like drunk, slurring their words, I wouldn't write a report. It's got nothing to do with me. As a staff member or a SEERG member, I would only report people in my direct environment for doing things, not some celebrity or something like that. So no, I wouldn't have written a KR on him. Thank you for the question, Liam. Axe 222 Wicked, which makes me laugh so much, man. He's so unbelievably funny. Nothing is more Uncle Tom behavior than being a Scientologist. Yikes. Josh Maddox, hey, Aaron, my friend, thank you for your hard work. Raised as a Jehovah's Witness, now out. Oh, amazing. I can relate to many of your feelings. Admire your courage. Thank you so much, Josh. I really appreciate that. Calico 26, is it possible to get justice for the Jane Doe's merch? I would totally buy that. Sorry if off topic. I personally wouldn't feel right creating merch on that subject. The answer to your question is that it's possible, but I sure as hell am not going to do it. Thank you for the question, though, Calico. Richard Gibson, somebody needs to do a parody of Money for Nothing by Dire Straits. Instead of I Want My MTV, it would be I Want My SPTV. Would have copyright issues. Would have copyright issues, perhaps. Doesn't mean somebody couldn't do it, but we might be able to play with it. In fact, somebody might have already done that. I feel like somebody already sent us a version of that. And the only reason we're not using it is because of potential copyright issues. I'm almost positive. Thank you, Richard. Gur Roar. Good to see you, Gur Roar. For all the Canadians, Dinny Petty, a big Canuck. Wait. For all the Canadians, Dinny Petty, a big Canuck talk show host, was one, but left saying it became all about the money. Okay, well, there you go. I never heard of that person. But yeah, that's good to hear. Okay, Making Waves, Fitness Move. Why did Isaac Hayes quit Simpsons after Scientology episode? But because Isaac Hayes didn't quit The Simpsons, Isaac Hayes quit South Park. Miss Lizzie Sheb, hashtag health for Mike, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's the answer, Making Waves, Miss Lizzie. It was South Park that Isaac Hayes had to quit. Youth Canoe. I was at that Ringo Starr show at Ruth Eckerd too. Amazing. Amazing. I'm assuming you don't remember seeing us there, though. Okay, Russ T, sidekick from Earl, Jason Lee's buddy. Yep, that's Ethan Suplee. Ethan Suplee was the sidekick, and he's still a member. Sydney Allen, I just left and having a hard time. Sydney, if you're talking about Scientology and you just left and you're having a hard time, please feel free to contact the Aftermath Foundation at contact@theaftermathfoundation.org, and we'll see what we can do for you. Kimber Do Smythe, since Scientology helps the able become more able, could an ADA lawsuit be filed against them? Oh, the Americans with Disabilities Act. I think you could file an ADA lawsuit if they like refuse to install handicap parking spaces in their parking lots and stuff. But just their phrase of making the able more able alone would not be enough to bring an ADA case against them. But I like where your mind is at there. You're thinking cleverly. Miss Kim, Michael Sheen from Underworld. He's in a current show of Neil Gaiman with David Tennant, Amazon or Netflix. Oh, I'm sorry. I said Billy Sheehan. I meant Billy. You said Michael Sheen earlier, and I in my head I was thinking Billy Sheehan. Is Billy Sheehan the one who died? Did Billy Sheehan die? Why do I keep saying Billy Sheehan is dead when he's absolutely not dead, apparently? Okay, so who is Michael Sheen? Hold on. Michael Sheen. Amazon. Michael Sheen is not a Scientologist, you guys. Oh, I love this guy. Oh, he was in that movie about Heaven and Hell, the Devil and God, or it was so funny. Oh, Good Omens. Good Omens is such a good show. I saw the first season. I absolutely loved it. I do not believe Michael Sheen is a Scientologist. And if I'm wrong about that, I'll correct the record, but I don't think I'm wrong about that. Okay, Buddhist Beer. Vicky Podbreski needs a bunch of 5-star reviews. That's funny. Birdie Babe. Bart Simpson voice chick. You got it. That's Nancy Cartwright. Obie O'Brien. Dude couldn't afford the free entrance test thing. Okay. Miss Kim. Neil Gaiman's Good Omens second season. You should watch. He's an angel. Oh, yeah. It really is an incredible show. I haven't seen the second season, but now I'll have to put it on my list. Margot Robinson. It seems that almost none of the Scientology celebrities have flourishing careers lately, and I haven't heard of any big converts lately. All the young ones seem to be second or third generation. That's right. That's absolutely right. Like I said, they're having a celebrity crisis. It is what it is. Napoleon in rags. Thank you so much. And below me in Chicago. Oh, there you go. All right, everyone. That's all we got. And that really is the last installment of SPTV for the evening. So much more to come, guys. Even new legal developments that I just haven't had the time to put down and to sit down and structure my talking points, my bullet points, my notes properly. Some of these legal things, I don't like to do quick videos about them because I don't want to get anything wrong. I don't want to omit like really important, relevant facts. But there really have been some important legal developments in the trafficking lawsuit against David Miscavige. Very positive developments from the 3 former Sea Org members in Australia. And I just, every morning I tell myself, today's the day I'm going to sit down and do it. And every day I just haven't had enough time to put my do enough of my homework, basically. But I'm going to try to get that to you guys tomorrow. All right, everyone. Thank you all for watching. Thank you to everyone who watches until the very end, and I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, if you want to see my rock and roll songs, click right on this guitar. And if you want to see a different one of my videos, then you could click right inside here. If you have subscribed or not, subscribe right here. Bye.